going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's video, we're actually going to be talking about the topic that I plan to make the first video of the V18.20 update about, but we just kept getting back-to-back more important news to simply put talk about. Anyways, what are we talking about in today's video, you may ask? Well, if you haven't seen the thumbnail already, we're going to talk about XP being buffed once again, the weird changes going on with that, and smart builds being updated for the first time in a few months, which means we might actually get these smart builds where you can do stuff like automatically build a tower. So without further ado, let's just start off today's video by talking about the XP changes. So by now, you're probably already aware that doing those repeatable challenges, the ones that are party assisted, the ones you can always get from NPCs, give you over 2,000 XP per challenge, and that's not what we're really here to talk about. We're actually here to talk about the weekly challenges. So last Tuesday, out of absolutely nowhere, Epic Games upped the amount of XP you got from doing a single weekly challenge from 50,000 XP to 75,000 XP, which is a 25,000 XP increase, meaning that if you're under level 100, you're practically only missing 5,000 XP per level by doing a single weekly challenge, which is a massive boost because you can guarantee yourself practically 3 levels a week just without having to worry about buying a single level in the battle pass at all. Now, there is a glitch, however. I've been seeing reports that people are actually earning 15,000 XP less than what they should be getting. Epic Games is aware of this issue and they're trying to figure out what's going on so they can fix it in the future update, but you should be getting 75,000 XP per challenge you complete. That is a weekly challenge, and it's just very interesting to see how Epic Games went from this season being like the worst season ever for XP, frankly. I mean, like, I even made a video complaining, being like, we need to see some changes because they nerfed imposters because everyone was using that because they felt it needed to be done to get XP, and then they massively just buffed XP after a few updates, making this season practically the best season we've ever had when it came to gaining XP. So it's just been a very mixed bag where it's on the low end and the high end of the XP spectrum. But XP aside, there's probably something that most of you actually clicked on in today's video, and that's the information regarding smart builds. Well, if you haven't already seen, I'll link my video up here in the top right somewhere for you to watch regarding me just going in depth about what these smart builds even are. But if you just want a quick recap before we talk about what's new, basically these are builds that are, as they say, smart. Instead of having to manually place down walls and floors to do cool 90s or whatever it might be, you can use a smart build to automatically build bridges, automatically box yourself up to hill or whatever it might be. Basically, it's a way to automate the building process so that, let's say you're not as skilled as those who are already, 90ing and cranking, doing all these cool little tricks. You'll have a little bit more of an advantage by these pre-made builds. And after I had made my original video, we really didn't have anything else happen to these, and they just kind of got forgotten about for the longest time. However, with the V18.20 update, they've actually added icons for these builds, which I'll occasionally show on screen and most likely will cycle through them as I talk about them. But this was the word auto, this was a box icon, a bridge icon, and a tower icon. Basically, this was the only update we even saw in V18.20, but it's very interesting to see that after like a month, maybe a few months, they are still playing around and toying with this idea of pre-made builds, aka smart builds, that anyone will be able to do. And now, originally I thought maybe they would just use these for bots, right? Give bots a little bit of an advantage, allow them to have some new tricks and skills to navigate the map, heal themselves up, whatever it might do, to simulate a more realistic Fortnite experience. But with them adding actual images, I feel that this isn't for bots because a bot's not going to look at an image and be like, oh, understandable. The bot's going to be coded to do it without even needing an image to tell it what to do. So for today's question of the day, I want to know down below, what do you guys think they're doing behind the scenes for smart builds? Do you hope they come to the game? Do you hope Epic Games decides not to go through with this idea? And what else is going on with this situation? But with that said, my name's FireMonkey. If you enjoyed today's video, consider subscribe and post notifications enabled to never miss an upload, and I will see you champs and champettes tomorrow with another video. Peace out.